Yeah, so beyond the turn of events that happened here, so let's just review and recap what Jack just did. What Jack just did is we destroyed a bunch of totem poles that just came out of the floor with these giant ass rings and portals on a jet board, activated these pillars in the middle of this forest that just spawned in this game because this isn't the same Haven City forest. Looked through this Leonardo da Vinci looking Galileo telescope into the stars and skies, seeing an alien nutsack, getting pulled into a Dark Maker ship, taking control of the Dark Maker ship, and then tearing it apart, and then seeing a glimpse of the future. This is the trippiest area and mission that we have just completed. What's going on, everybody? What is going on right now? Let me see. Yeah, I don't feel like any of us feel like our ages. Oh, but Ben was like, I can't work out like you do, Paul, but he's still young for a guy. It's all right, bro. I just recommend working out for everybody. Like, if you just want to stay healthy, if you need like a boost in life. But bro, I know some people that work out in wheelchairs too. I used to work out at a gym, and one of the homies right here, like, he used to do upper body only, but he was ripped as shit, bro. I had so much respect for him because I was like, this guy would show up to the gym like 4 times a week at least, and he's in the wheelchair, and he would have the most jacked up your body you could see. I gotta find his IG because he used to go to my gym at LA Fitness, and I was like, wow. It just used to motivate me so much because when I would see that, I would spark up in the gym like, yo, if he's in a wheelchair and he's pushing his body like that, there is no excuse for anybody that has like things that we take for great. Like, I take just being able to walk for granted, and I'd be like, yo, as soon as I see that, it's like, now I'm excited like Goku. Now I'm training hard in the gym. So, did you play Age of Empires? Nah, I've heard of it though. People at my high school be hating because you say if the outlandish stuff. Man, like this generation that's kind of growing up, I feel like the next generation of kids, especially like I look at my nieces and nephews that I don't really even get to see anymore because of the way the families have kind of shifted everything. It's not really trying to be negative. It's just the times are changing. It feels like they're trying to raise NPCs. You can easily exercise in your All right, let's go. We're headed back to Freedom HQ with 0 fast travel, Jack and Daxter. Imagine they had a taxi system. Jack robbing taxis out here. Jack a whole... Yo, you can see the fortress looking all clean. They repainted that whole shit. Everything went Crip in this game. It went from Bloods to Crips, and damn, that was a crunchy sound effect. That was a crunchy sound effect. I landed on that Crimson Guard's head and snapped his neck. That was crunchy. Black Emperor and Engine Grant both fall up. Yep, they are. So I'm not the only one that thinks. I feel like they're trying to raise NPCs. Like, that's why I also like streaming, because when I be talking to y'all, especially this group chat, like, no bullshit. Every time I be talking to you guys come up with crazy ass jokes and we having laughs and stuff. But that's how I know you guys are fully conscious human beings. And I'm like, oh, thank God. Oh, thank God we haven't been completely eliminated by robots. So that's why I'm always grateful that, yo, you guys come in here with y'all energy. You guys bring something non-NPC to the chat. And it's like, whew. Every time I go outside, I'm like, I just ran into like 5 NPCs. And you know it when you talk to them. It's like, yo, you're one of the 30% with no internal dialogue. That I only learned existed in these past couple of months. Polls is like, not like we have long. By 27, most of them will be uninhabitable. It's wild. I just want to say thank you for being a form of big brother for us and truly inspiring me to be a better person. Thank you, Master Weave. Yo, Master Weave, you guys me too much on this Sunday. Thank you, man. Oh, man. I remember when he became big when he talked about Vic Mañana. I did. That was one of the best years. I felt so bad for the man. I got to meet him, and he showed me, like, if you were... Vic Mañana, I was just thinking about him, like, 2 days ago. I was, like, after one of these streams, I was, like, just chilling at, like, 2 a.m. outside, smoking a spliff, and I was like, yo, I missed 2019. I met him in August of 2019. When I met that man, Vic Mañana, the voice actor for Broly, he showed me that how you can light up a room with just your vibe. And I remember sitting down on a bench that night after I had met Vic, and I was like, that's what I want to be one day. I want to be just like this dude. He's in a room and it was just a fan meeting for him. This dude had lines that made it like for Comic-Con just because of the vibe he gives off. Like every interaction you had with the dude, it felt wholesome. And that's what I've always been trying to aspire for, like just being able to have that wholesome vibe when people meet you, because he gave everybody like it wasn't like he was just signing autographs and selling merch. He gave you this vibe where it's like, yo, he treats you like a human being for like a minute. That's why the line was so long on top of everything. But he treats you like for like a real human being, and it was just great. I was gonna pull up the picture that I had with him doing the fusion dance, but that's gonna be for another time. Anyway, we're gonna walking in here. Man said 5 NPCs, no side quests. Pretty much everyone at school be NPCs, says it's Wahoo, and they be hating on everyone who the previous generation still them. That's the thing though. That's why I hated school. There are so many NPCs in school. Most of the teachers are NPCs, and the teachers that see that if you're not an NPC, they try to push you back into line to become one. That was my biggest issue with that, but it is what it is.
Who knows what Arrow will try to do next with that dark ship?
Oh, she has lines now.
And I suppose you know how we can take them.
We have a plan, but it's risky.
Oh, of course. It couldn't be easy. No. And I'm sure we're on the short list to head up the mission, huh?
No, this one's tricky. I'm giving it to Torn and Jinx.
Dax?
I suppose you don't think we're good enough, huh? You don't think we can do it?
Dax.
May I remind you that this team of Daxter, Jack, and Daxter have taken on just about every scary thing this world can throw at us for 3, count 'em, 3 adventures.
Daxter.
This is an outrage, Jack. We're the heroes. We're the ones on cereal boxes, for God's sake. And I'm about to release my own line of sports shoes. I've got a contract.
You're on the mission. Your job is to cover Torn and Jinx in a vehicle filled with explosives. Escort them to the metalhead section, and together you'll blow open the nest.
Oh, well, why didn't you say so in the first place?
Oh my God, yo, handsome Silverjack with the $5 super chat. Yo, can we get some hype in the chat from my boy before we jump into the main mission? Thank you so much.
Bing bang.
Hey, yo.
Ready, set, go!
Let's go. Let's see what he said right here. Replay that real quick. Young Money Baby, yo, please give him some hype in the chat before we jump into the best mission in the game. Please, 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 guys. Yo, he says, if you want to see a good interview, check out Rekieta Law's interview. Nick Rekieta's a lawyer and became friends with Vic. Yo, I used to review the videos all the time. Rekieta and Yellow Flash about the Vic Manana thing. Good looks, brother. Appreciate the 5 bomb. Rekieta Law, yeah, I think he even mentioned me before too, back, and they probably forgot who I am now, but Rekieta, you're a real dude. He's a real dude. Jack and Daxter cereal. Yo, Daxter just went on a mini rant that I be on all the time. I was like, Daxter ranting right now? Sound like me. I love it. This right here was one of the most iconic missions. You got Sig, you got Torn, all the killers riding through. Ashlyn sending out this is the boys' night out. You got Torn riding through. He's like, yo, he's in the field, he's on the front lines, but of course I gotta hold it down. He ain't doing much. He's just driving. He's my NPC taxi driver in front of me right now. He's driving the Uber.
We need you to autopilot, and Jinx is just there for moral support. He don't even have a gun. But you know what? We got the whole squad. We're just moving out. We need some more HP bars. You know, we went into the sewers in the past game and everybody had the HP bars in the top left. I like seeing that. We got no Jinx or Sig HP bar. They just here. Till the end.
But this was dope. We're flying through the slums with all of these guys. The underground with the underground. We got Torn right here at his home. Sig, Jinx, the most badass of the badass crew right now. This is the most badass A-League right now. We should have had more missions with these guys. Imagine going to the Metalhead Nest with this squad. This squad in the Metalhead Nest. Imagine we pulled up to the Metalhead Nest like Ragnarok with this squad. Uber with the Hellcat. Uber with the Hellcat. That looked like what should be the taxi in this game. Torn with the taxi.
Let's go. Fast travel me to the port.
What's up, Ethan? We got a missile on his ass. Yo, he's about to take it. He's getting back shots from these missiles. Nah, chill, B. Chill, B. I love how they be breaking the fourth wall, too. It fits Jack. It fits Jack and Daxter.
One metalhead totally dead.
These metalheads be falling back in slow motion. Man said, one metalhead totally dead, spitting bars out here in Haven. Got a bird's eye view, call that three-eyed raven. Spitting them bars while we driving them cars, but we got them zoomers. This game is old. Our generation full of boomers is rated T for teen. This whip's so clean. Alright, I'm gonna stop. The metalhead grunt sound is so iconic. Yes, it's got some ASMR crunch in that too. That Captain Crunch. Destroyed. Oh my god, look at the explosions. Explosive barrels.
Get him.
They don't even use rated T for teen anymore. What do they use now? Everything's like usually M. When have you seen like a T-rated game that's good nowadays? It's usually they just jump straight from E for Gerbers or M for mature. What was Rift Apart? Ratchet Clank Rift Apart nowadays. Is that E for Gerbers? Gotta be for Gerbers. No way. This metalhead's doing some crazy Mufasa looking jump. No, that Scar jump when he was about to jump on Simba at the very end at the top of Pride Rock. I was like, no. Yo, these orbs taunted me as a kid. Seeing them fly over here with this mission, it's like, how do you grab these orbs? It left me stumped for the longest amount of time in Jak 3. It left me flustered. I was like, the end game, I could not get these precursor orbs for the life of me. And thinking that this mission would have been the key to getting up there or something, probably shooting some kind of unlock or a platform. I kept coming back through here trying to figure it out. At least you completed most of the parts of my childhood in my adulthood, you know what I mean? Coming back to these games and fixing what was left. Jak 1's now rated E10. Soft. W mission for real. This is the bros. This is bros night out. This is what she thinks when she thinks you out with the homies cheating at the club. Nah, this is what me and the homies doing. We saving the world. Nowadays, if this had no checkpoints, this would have been the stop and the playthrough. Oh hell yeah, for real. This is the mission. If they had no checkpoints at any point yet, this is the one you need to add the checkpoints. This is the one. If they had the Jak 2 checkpoints, this game would have been the drill platform mission. Would have literally turned it from one of the best missions of the game with the homies to drill platform hero mode. I'm good with that. Missiles right to the face. Nah, I'm good. Burn them all up.
The squad put him in a coffin. Squad put him in a coffin.
Y'all remember that shit? People used to do that shit on YouTube, jumping on car hoods, denting car hoods. Anybody remember that in the chat?
Squad put him in a coffin.
The metalhead jump is pretty badass. Being able to shoot them out in midair, and I'm completely butchering it because I want Torn to get clapped because he hasn't done any work, but seeing him get hit, it amuses me. I feel kind of bad for Torn because now he's actually putting in the work now that Ashlyn left him and he's giving me my props, but at the same time, I actually walk away with Ashlyn after he decides to step it up.
Tony actually did good in this game. You're actually a little more likable in this game. You're alright.
Take her out, Jak.
Bro, they're giving it their all. Everything is coming at me right now. We're driving this bomb into this section. Hey, yo, a lot of metalhead nuts.
Oh yeah, they hurting now. Move and groove, Chili Pepper.
All right, it's payback time. You ready to rock, Dax?
You mean go in that place? Jak, maybe I'll stay here and protect Sig.
Yo, they completed Torn as a character with that jump, and then they had Sig give us the supernova, and you're like wondering what's about to happen. Jinx did nothing, but he was just there for moral support, and Sig is just there to give us this attachment as a reward at the end. It's dope. Did that one go? Yeah. He stole his girl, he needed to step up, and then he tells us, thank you, Jak.
You're the real one. You're the best shooter. You're the man. You're the man, Jak. It's like, damn, Torn, you actually had a whole... You did good here. You got shafted by Ashlyn. Jak 3 Torn is good. Jak 2 Torn started out good, and then he was like, at the end of the game, you whack. We got a supernova.
Yeah, it's funny how they put Jack and Ashlyn together in this game, but then they put Jack back with Kira and X. That's why that right there also puts me to the fact that some of this writing here just felt patched in. Like, why you put her back? There was some indecision there. Why you put him back with Kira at that one and you kind of restore the equilibrium, and then half of this game feels like it was written by the guy that made Jack 2, and the other half feels like Neil Druckmann or somebody else came in and just wrote fan fiction. That right there is the best way I could put it. Half of Jack X feels like fan fiction. Supernova Peacemaker Hakai mod. I think you could just fly and skip past all of this. I might attempt it right now. Almost got it. No! F. If I launch the supernova this and it doesn't kill everyone that's on in after this, that's gonna be bad. Damn, we drained my ammo. I actually gotta fight this legit. The writing in this game feels like it's 30% Jack 2 and then 70% left. I don't think I would say Last was too bad. Nah, I won't go that far. That's extreme. That's extreme cooking. There's no butt text in this game. It just feels fan fiction-y. Yeah, that's Lloyd Jack. There's an Easter egg when you uncover this game from flying into the building in Haven City. Really? What is it? Feels weird, but after this game, it makes zero sense for anyone to cross Jack because he's basically God. Or he's working with the gods. He's supposed to leave at the end of this game like Goku about to go train with the gods. And this man said, nah, I'm gonna chill right here. These dudes made it seem like he was about to have a whole otherworldly exploration thing, about to go into the universe and meet Ratchet. Go space traveling with them. Leaving Daxter behind. That would have fit too. Because you have basically God powers, you gotta go test your limits. This guy was about to pull the end of GT, basically. The most broken form. But yeah, you see this move right here? No, not this one. This should have been built in with it. I used to do this all the time. Practice is flying. Gotta practice is flying. I had it super easy last time. You actually gotta hold the button for like a second. I gotta really like squeeze into the buttons here. No! Come on. That's some BS. 4 hours streaming counting and we still going. It's this energy y'all been giving me, man. I think every day I've been streaming, because of all the hype y'all bringing me and how much happiness has been bringing me, I got so much energy and I'm like, look at this, we're still going. It's like a muscle, it's getting better every day. Literally my routine. It's been train the few people that I got, come back here, basically training a muscle while streaming here, because every day we're getting better and we're family's growing faster too. Like, yo, it's 3 weeks into January. You see how many people we got in the chat? Like, we almost got 100 people across the entirety of the platforms, and that's a huge increase from what we had in the recent days and streams. This is insane. Can I make this? Man, I butchered it again. We're trying to do some tricky stuff here. I want to try to fly and do some challenging stuff like that. Try to fly to the very top. I need more light eco, so we're gonna have to just keep it moving. See, this slows it down. Does that help me? No. There are too many tentacles in this game. Black Emperor, thank you, because that's what I've been saying. I felt like Jak 3 had some weird tentacle porn type of fetish in this game. It gives me that vibe. There's a lot of tentacles in this game. It gets very, very Squidward-y in this game. Compared to Jak 2, Jak 2 got more robots. This one, the metalheads don't feel like they give the tentacle vibe. That's a different vibe. But in this game, they gave the metalheads tentacle vibes. I can't wait to play some Jak X again. Like, you guys got me hyped for it too. Plus, we're gonna be playing some Jak X multiplayer if we can rig it up properly, which most likely we will, at least for a bit. I want to play with all of you guys. Make sure you guys stay tuned for that when we do it. I hope to see every one of you guys that can participate in that. Hopefully, we can pack out a lobby and talk some shit. That'll be fun. But like now, especially, I don't think have I ever streamed Jak X? I think I just done Let's Plays on it. I don't remember streaming it, but I think I streamed it once. But I'll stream it again just because I feel like racing in that game and beating that. Just to go through some proper racing, and I don't know, you guys got me hyped for the idea. The bots versus the tentacles, the Japanese fantasy to work. That was the thing that I got. I was like, there's some Koki Shimatsu working on this. Jak 1 gives Dragon Ball / RPG vibes. Jak 2 a Terminator type futuristic vibes / Future Trunks vibe to it too. This one gives alien fantasy vibes. Yes. Yes. I woke up in a new Bugatti. I woke up in a new Tate Bayo.
Naruto. What did you wake up in? A new Date Bayo. Date Bayo.
Naruto, why do you keep saying Date Bayo? What does that mean?
Date Bayo. The power of the Date Bayo. It's just too much, bruh. We can't stop it. Bruh. He's right there in the nest. He's charging this bootlegged metalhead nest, this off-brand metalhead nest from the second Jak 2, chasing that arrow and giving him with a righteous fury.
Jak X's Fast and Furious vibes, yeah, it had that. That's what I think we got from it. This Fast and Furious vibes, for real, for real. Yeah. You already know. You already know.
No!
Of course, my first supernova shot, I'm trying to shoot the enemy, right? I shot it straight at him. It misses him, goes over the edge. You don't even get to see the nuke. Bad luck Brian type of shot there. I gotta take out my rage on something. Got all this eco and I haven't been using any. GTA open lobby with the squad. I would love to do that if y'all wanted to. I think it's common knowledge that all Mexican and black people should watch Dragon Ball at one point in their lives. I 1000% agree with that, because most, especially in the hood in New York, bro. That's how I made friends with everybody, especially, yo, black people, Mexican people, everybody. I think pretty much everybody, especially in New York and in the hood too, every ethnicity. Dragon Ball brought everybody together. Like, every black dude in the hood knew about Dragon Ball Z, and that's how I became friends with everybody. Same thing with every group of culture. It's like you come out the womb knowing this shit. Like, if you don't, not Dragon Ball Super, I'm talking Dragon Ball Z. A different energy when we talk, we claim Z. Oh shit. Soul says you tried Jak and Daxter on the PC and it was amazing quality. Yeah, I'm waiting for Jak 2 on PC as well. That's the next time we play this.
Your friends have come to see me off. I'd love to stay and chat, but I have an appointment with the most powerful beings in the universe.
Did you just try to touch my face?
Little monkey, don't make me come over there and sick Jak on you.
You're too late. I've already awakened the Dark Mega Ship. When I come back, I will be wielding the very power of the Precursors. I'll see you boys soon.
Look at that, it's cool. It's amazing. It's reacting to the dark stuff. Ah, it's gonna blow!
Let's get out of here.
Never mind, Sig proves me wrong again. He's the real one. This one was like a repeat of Crew, but not as badass. Errol just seems like a side chick. This guy tried to touch my face, and then he just points a little beam at me. He seems like not the big boss. I keep saying big boss. He's not the big boss. Like I said, henchman slash, you know, the increased merc versus other enemies like a juggernaut, but not the boss. That's where he's at. Sig is the Uncle Phil of this game. He got some Uncle Phil energy, but he also got that big bro energy. Sig is my nigga. Yo, he my Namek. Dragon Ball Super is complicated. I mean, Dragon Ball Z, the Cell Saga, pretty complicated too. It's the vibe. It's the testosterone, you know what I mean? It's the heart, the soul, the dragon soul. We gotta head back to Onin now. Oh my god. So, my boy just went all the way over there. We destroyed the tower. Damn, we're almost at the end game already. Damn, I thought this was gonna be a lot longer. Yo, I can't wait for February, by the way, guys. It's gonna be a big month for both of my channels. Make sure you guys are subscribed to them. DragonBallPaul Gaming, DragonBallPaul. And if you guys want to support the reaction channel, we're gonna be picking up with the fitness stuff as well. Paul Siraj Fitness. Please make sure you guys continue to do everything that you guys have been doing. You guys have been doing fantastic. Showing up to the stream, smashing that like button, subscribing. I really appreciate it, guys. And your comments have been making my day with the laughs. Bro, let's keep this up. February, but like I have a good vibe for what's going to be happening in February. Like there's just a gut feeling with how we're going to push this to the limit. Jak 1 and 2 had the best stories because of how connected they are. Yes, the Jak 3 was connected, but because of Gaul and Maya not being here and stuff like that, it felt as though it was like Batman Begins, and then The Dark Knight, and then Dark Knight Rises. It was like extremely good, and then the third one felt a little bit offset because they're trying to move to other projects. Cell Saga was peak of Dragon Ball Z. I actually loved every saga. Like, I love Cell Saga, I love Majin Buu Saga, and I love how we made it back to the fortress. And I don't know why Onin had to move her tent to this war zone right here. This makes no sense. But I loved every saga that's going on, because Buu's saga, the animation was peak. I'll go to Legacy. Yes, February. Let's head inside. Let's talk to Onion.
Jak, we're in serious trouble. Onin says there are strange forces at work. Fate has been twisted by something more powerful than anything she has ever seen in her many years. Something now awake deep in the catacombs.
The catacombs.
Let me guess. You blowhards want us to go down there, correct?
The best access to the catacombs is on the metalhead side of the city.
Sometimes I really hate you guys.
These assholes.
Says she sees your fate turning black with uncertainty. Onin says it will be dangerous indeed. Onin says Hecker will escort you to the catacombs and... What? What did you say?
Fuck your life!
You will be Onin's eyes and Jak's wisdom. You must do this.
Okay, fine. But I am gone the moment that things get sticky. You two, get to the catacomb entrance and take care of business. I'll meet you there when the ghost is clear.
Yo, that guard just died in front of him. Man, just saw him catch a body outside. Dude got dropped in the cutscene. Yo, F in the chat to the blue Crimson Guard. F. Got Samos posted up out here. Man, Samos didn't get enough for this game too. Samos didn't get that. I felt like Samos got shafted because starting a game without Samos, that was the other part about this. Jak 1, you have Samos narrating it. Jak 2, you have Samos narrating it. In Jak 3, we're just going to jail in the wasteland. In Daxter, you have Samos narrating it, and that makes the beginning of Daxter really feel like a Jak and Daxter game compared to The Lost Frontier. Like, Samos was practically written out of this too. Like I said, half of this was fan fiction. How you take Samos out of the narration role, like telling the story of this great hero that you've been taking care of since you was a kid. It's so weird. It's just like, who took the mantle here and said, no Samos, no Kira, or get rid of the old guys? We'll make Errol back to the main villain, when Gal and Myra should have been here, and Samos and Kira should have gotten just as much time.
I am gone the moment things get sticky.
Samos got sidelined in favor of Damas being the father figure. You're right. You're 100% right. I'm not thinking properly. You're right. You're right. It's the father figure for Damas. You had to give him some space and get rid of the stepfather has to step back, and Damas got to step in as the new one. But I feel like Samos still got more of that roasted.
Ooh, crunched him into the water. Almost heard him scream in there too. I said, ah.
I get it. I get it now. Okay. In Jack X, we have Daxter telling a story, and in Lost Frontier, we just have the duo and Kira flying to the brink. Even, yeah. You know it's depressing when Samos doesn't roast on Daxter. That's what this game is missing. It's like it's very depressing and dreary without Samos roasting him. They bring that vibe, that energy where it was like, yeah. Boy, Silva's like, I'm gonna be playing PS5, but let's see the background. Love you, Silva. Thank you as always, my brother. My Fortnite brother in arms. Now the Lost Frontier is a full fan fiction. It is. It is.
Yeah, we're taking off where Kiro is gonna be a sage. And the bad guys aren't. Nobody's gonna even acknowledge Galen Maya. And the Europeans, forget that place. I mean, that could have been a really decent village, and they had some good concepts there. And even on the PSP, it could still be something great, because I just played Kingdom Hearts Birth by Sleep, and I saw how amazing a PSP game can truly be. Probably the best PSP game of all time for me is Birth by Sleep. But then God of War did it as well. So did Daxter on the PSP, so I can't give them too much slack for the nonsense that they put out with that. I wonder who'll be the managers of those companies, or like those teams, because I know for a fact, right, there's got to be a couple of employees that actually played the other games and actually huge fans. It's got to be someone with the final management decisions that just sucks dick. Real talk. And that just won't let anybody else put their ideas in there, and they're the ones at the spearhead. It's usually some douchebag at the top of management, because everything has to pass by those hands. Like, if you do anything, especially like even IT, I remember, it has to go through permissions. And if that one person is the guy in charge, like it's even an Activision or whatever, they will hold everything up. Daxter on the PSP was on par with Jack 1, 2, 3. I don't think it was on par, but it came very close. It got the vibe right, you know? It felt within the means of those games. Like, it felt like a Naughty Dog, close to it, as close as we possibly have gotten. He said Samos is a reprimanding of Dex because he sees Daxter as a hero similar to Jack, despite the war with the desperate war efforts. Wahoo's like, if God of War Ascension servers and stuff, you gotta play with the chat. Yo, everybody's been bringing this up for the past 2 days. Like, why has the hype for God of War Ascension still came out or something? I wouldn't be able to play because I don't have a PS3 anymore. At this place, it's still in my old house, but if it was for maybe one stream, I would fight everybody in that, but I'd probably get my ass beat like if it was in Xenoverse. You guys be coming out of nowhere, squared up out of the hyperbolic time chamber to fight everybody on these fighting games. You guys be coming out of nowhere like y'all been waiting in the streets with hands ready for anybody with like 1,000 years of training. Y'all be coming out ready like Black Frieza.
The only hombres tough and crazy enough to take on these things are the Wastelanders.
You're a genius.
I wish I saw us put this together like a Rubik's Cube.
I think it's worth about as much as you'd get from a broke-down pawn shop in Southtown.
Man, call that shit hot garbage. He pushed it too fast and reacted too fast to that. They were like, yo, this shit trash. All right. Count me, huh? Boom. Right underneath that metalhead's asshole. Nice. I dropped a bomb hotter like Hiroshima.
It's just dope. A mini nuke. That has like the biggest Ratchet Clank vibe that matches Jack and Daxter. Let me do some zero graph. Walk into my arena. This is my domain. Where I sent his ass flying. That one kick sends him flying into the hole. Pulled some golf right there. Oh, he knew I was gonna punch, so he jumped back. He did a step back. He did a step back fade. The wall is messing with me right now. Karate kick this. No precursor orbs for me. Terry Crews as Sig. It could work. I think that could work. Give me some Jack recommendations for actors, guys. Who do you guys think Jack should be? Because I seen you guys give out in the chat, right? In the chat and in the comments when this shows up on YouTube. Let me know. I'm going to be very interested to read this. So for Daxter, you guys are saying Chris Tucker or even Chris Rock could fit the role for him. Maybe even Terry Crews. Who would fit Jack? I saw Chris Pratt's name being thrown around in there, and I was like, okay, what else we got? The Stadio Ruins, one of the most depressing sites in the game, in your opinion? Yeah, this is sad because this arena gave me some fun. It was a fun place to pull up and tear up the arena, whether it be the races or the jet board or seeing your face posted across the city, it made you feel like you were part of the city. You was that nigga. You was that guy. You were the Chris Brown of Haven City after you beat those races, my guy. We are playing as the Chris Brown, the Prince of Haven City, after you win that race and kill Errol. And then now the vibe is all gone. It's like, damn, the championships is over. We won the NBA championships and now it's no longer here. That's not part of the culture here. It's war torn. But Jak 2 is peak for me. Daxter's voice could also be Sid from Ice Age. Oh my god. Yeah, no Air Force energy, but I get what you mean. What you like both about Ratchet Clank Upper Arsenal and Jak 3 is they focus all out on the war. I think 3 is always where you got to bring the war into play. Like God of War 3, Ratchet Clank 3, the rule of threes. And every one of these games has a war theme. Sly Cooper, did they have a war? Most of the movies we have in wars in the third movie, Pirates of the Caribbean at the time too. Gotta use a dark bomb and run back. Look at that smoothness. Ratchet 3 is way more replayable. Hell yeah, because I only got like maybe, let's say 5 playthroughs or so from Jak 3, and I was like, you know what? I still love playing Jak 2 like 100 times. Ratchet Clank 3 got like 1,000,000 playthroughs, like 100, just as much as Jak 2. Ratchet Clank 3 and Jak 2 got my most played games of all time, probably next to Overwatch. Because the level up system there, how addicting it was, the multiplayer, being able to load up that specific game, how much I loved it with all of my brothers with a multi-tap. We would spend all of our Christmas money, all of our birthday money on more controllers and multi-taps and rebuying that specific game. We need to play Dragon Ball FighterZ. You guys are gonna kick my ass. You guys are gonna kick my ass. Tom Holland is young Jak, and then get him older and get him more roid fueled. Yo, man said give him that Zac Efron Baywatch treatment. Imagine Tom Holland gets jacked for the role as Jak. I would say then he earned it, but I don't think he would fit it. I gotta see a bad boy version of Tom Holland, but I don't think he would fit that. It's gotta be something else. Jason Statham could fit Jak. It's gotta be Jason Statham energy, but not Jason Statham. Jason Statham, you gotta have the hair. Gotta have a little bit, The bald badass, the Johnny Sims badass gotta be for another role, but his energy in a character that looks younger. The Jak and Daxter movie, hell yeah. Christopher Judge as Sig would be badass. That's actually perfect casting there too. And giving him a more prominent role because Sig is like the big brother figure here. And technically him and Jak are like right next to each other, right next to Damas. That's Jak's father, his advisor. They're all family. They didn't make it as the parents they should have in this one, but they are. Like Sig was looking for young Jak, young him, without us even realizing it. Ratchet Clank Gladiator / Deadlock was also a good game. Hell yeah. The Rock is Sig. I don't think he would ever take up that role though. It's not, the brand hasn't gotten that resurrection yet, you know what I mean? Once the brand gets that resurrection. For voice acting or for live action? For live action. We're talking for either or. If it was a movie, give me the movie one. More so for the movie. Give me the movie role. Megan Fox as Ashlyn. Oh my god. Megan Fox could actually fit Ashlyn, or she could fit Kira because she did the Transformer role as the mechanic. That would actually work. Who would Tess be? Who would be the launch type of character? The badass chick. The badass chick. Meg Thee Stallion as Ashlyn. Nah, this is no longer Jak and Daxter. This is some hood rat flick. This Friday 3 now. What we doing? Nah, no Meg Thee Stallion. You put Meg Thee Stallion in the movie, we're gonna have a Hulk twerking scene, or you're gonna hear a whole bunch of ratchet shoutings with the Nissan Altima twerking out the back of the Nissan Altima with the fake eyelashes and nails, laughing at a bunch of us, calling a bunch of munches. Nah, I can't do it. Channing Tatum with Jason Statham energy. Okay, I feel you on that one. Jennifer Body's vibe from Megan Fox, Ashlyn. Yeah. Like, I would be afraid of Ashlyn if she was Megan Fox, because I'd feel like the entire time she'd be getting close to Jak just to betray him to help the cause against the underground. She seemed like she'd be the type to like turn her back on both sides. She give me Chloe vibes. Vin Diesel as Deimos.
Jak, it's about family. The great family of Ma.
Margot Robbie as Tess. Yes! Yo, Mystic. That's actually perfectly casted. Good one right there. Margot Robbie as Tess would fit. Ooh. Megan Fox would fit either Ashlyn or Kira. Because, like I said, Transformers, Megan Fox is literally what Kira was. Torn as Vin Diesel. I don't know about Torn as Vin Diesel. I feel like as Damas, it would fit. Torn gotta be somebody else. Who would be like the off-brand rival? Yo, my boy Toby with the $2 super bomb. He asked the super chat. He says, why is Toei being dumb and not returning the Dragon Ball anime? I have no idea. Everybody's wondering that right now. Something about what they be doing over there. Like, we got the show back, but I really don't know. Most of the Dragon Ball creators are just wondering, like, what logical sense does this make? I don't know if it's the execs making some crazy ass decisions. There it is. There it is. Yo, we got to hit it at the Bully Maguire. We got to hit it at the Bully Maguire. Yo, let's go. Thank you so much, bro. Appreciate that, but I really don't know why they haven't returned with it. It's 2023. It's been almost 5 years since the Broly movie and since the show ended, like in 2 months. Like in March 2018 is when it ended, and then we got the Broly movie in December 2018. 5 years, half a decade. And as much as people roast Dragon Ball Super, we want it back. We all want it back. Those Saturdays when Dragon Ball Super is airing and breaking the internet, it's a great time. So I don't know what Toei's waiting on. It's just probably money things at the corporations that are messing up his stuff. Sometimes Japanese companies be on point with everything in moments, and then sometimes they be on some weird shit. Like in Dragon Ball Z, they was all on point. In Dragon Ball Super, they're doing what Nintendo be doing some wonky business practices and weirdness. James Franco is torn. James Franco is torn my work. Yo, we got the golden trophy. We got the 250 metalhead gems. Let's go. Now we just need the precursor orbs in this game is platinum. No matter what, Clancy Brown will always be Praxis. Will always be. He cemented that role. Imagine Dragon Ball Paul as Jack. Now you're gonna gas me. I've never done acting in my life. If I ever got casted as Jack, I would drop everything and try to take some acting classes and just give the best performance I could possibly give. I would give my heart and soul to it. I would probably be crying on the set afterwards, just like, yo, I can't believe if that ever happened, I wouldn't be able to fathom it. Being the kid that loved Jack and Daxter that much, and then it helped me meet all of you guys and make some of the best friends in the world, save me from the darkest times of my childhood. And if I had the movie role as Jack, which I'm not aiming for, but if they ever had and I ever got that and I actually got to make that happen, I would say, you know, dreams became reality. I would burst into tears at that because it was like, no freaking way would that little kid imagine that this would happen. That would be like a movie, like the happiest type of movie for me, like in real life, like a happy type of ending moment. Gina Carano as Ashlyn. She got that badass vibe. Kanye West as Viger. There's somebody else that kind of matches the Count Viger vibe from Hollywood that I just don't know. Viger be giving me J. Jonah Jameson vibes with the bald head. I missed the super chat. I don't know. I read it, fam. Oh, wait. I caught it. Let's get it. Cleaver as Ice Cube. Who would crew be? We've mentioned all these other characters. Who's crew? What's up, Dinosaur? Did you know Madden in 2002? Nah, I never really used to play the Madden games besides like back in the PS1 or a demo disc. I never really was into sports games until maybe past 2013. Then I got back into NBA 2K. I always loved playing sports outside. Jack Black is crew. Jack Black is crew. Nah. He's too happy for that. We gotta find him. We gotta have more of a douche. I like Jack Black. What was that? A guy named Pharaoh Monk? Never heard of it. Kevin Spacey is crew of Viger. Okay, that might fit, but he's not chunks enough, but his personality is pretty bad, like, so he would fit that. Yo, my boy HB the Hitter. He said you heard with the 5. Yo, let's go. Bing bong. Thank you so much. Bing you bong. Heard. Bing bong. Bing bong. Thank you. Jack and Dexter has to be animated live action will work. I agree for the most part. Like live action, what would be the casting? Just to use our imaginations, because they wouldn't be able to afford this casting anyway. Most of this casting, I remember when everybody was talking about like Dragon Ball movies, we were all thinking like, yo, take the best of the best for Goku and everything. You used to see those videos being made on those Windows movie makers. There's HB Hitter, let's go. There's his notification. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Thank you, brother. Going back to the Jack and Daxter thing, like back in the day, people used to make videos on YouTube. I remember I used to get millions of views just making a Dragon Ball Z movie in real life casting type of thing with Android 17, all them being casted down to that. And like 2007, 2008 with Windows Movie Makers with just still pictures with text. So it's like people still, it's a very, very interesting topic because for Jack and Daxter it would fit. Who would fit some of these characters? I feel like J.K. Simmons as Vigo would fit in a bad guy role. AMVs for Jack and Daxter. I used to even kind of make that myself.
3 times already, just waiting for you.
Hey,
Conan
yo!
says we must get through the palace ruins, but I think... Uh-oh.
Jack, let me just say, before it's all over, riding on your shoulder, although it is kind of bony and uncomfortable, well, you've been a good pal.
You too, Dax. These adventures, they've been great.
Damas's entrance badass.
But you're a long way from the desert. I thought you said a smart warrior never takes his opponent head on.
That depends on how hard your skull is.
Smart
I
ass.
think you and I are both rather headstrong.
Let's finish this.
He doesn't have his father's eyes. If he had purple eyes, that would be pretty dope. Or if Damas just had blue eyes to really show. It almost feels like Damas is patched in to be his father. And I love how they just, I don't love, but I love how they just accepted death right there. That was kind of, I didn't fall for that for a second. That shouldn't have even been there. Damas should just drove all the way from the wasteland over here and came in badass, because there's 3 of those things we've beaten their asses so many times. I think Jack could handle 3. Did anybody really think we were going to die there? They never explained Damas's horns. We're still trying to figure out, is that his horns naturally? Did he just glue that shit into his head? Is it impaled into his head? What is it? Is it super glued? Is it a crown with like an invisible lace or something? Michael Irwin voicing Granola since he looks close to Jack. That might work. We should get a sound red alert. You know what the alert sound should be? There should be an alert sound like for, you know, when a Smash Brothers character appears, when it says like warrior approaching. I feel like some of you guys should have some of those entrances. Like when you guys enter a stream, it should just be New warrior approaching. We've got Mewtwo showing up with the power of young money.
Oh my god, that recoil, that shit clapped me right back. When the ass too fat and it clapped back. Ooh. Got that shit right back. Backing up. Chris Evans as Jinx. Chris Evans has to have a whole bottle of Henny the whole time he's doing it. If Chris Evans was Jinx, he gotta be the Chris Evans he was in Knives Out. He gotta be the bad guy. Like, you gotta give him some face tats and shit. He gotta look like a SoundCloud rapper. This is what we doing right now.
Oh! Oh! We just killed Deimos! This man went face
Look alive, Jack.
into the rubble. Oh shit, we killed my pops! I've never seen him die like that. Hey yo, hey yo, hey yo. That's wild. Bro, how they ragdoll his dad. How they ragdoll his dad. What just happened? I just broke open the door and the man just face palmed the floor.
Duck because
Face? No, he face floored. It is Robert Downey Jr. from Tropical Thunder as Sig. That will work too.
on your right.
Yeah, Robert Downey Jr. in Tropical Thunder. Thunder. I was like, what kind of shit is this?
Look out, Jack.
Man, they're making me do all this again. They made I broke open this door fair and square and they just dropped my boy. I don't know why Damas had to die and like face palm right there, but okay. I guess it was necessary for whatever was happening. This thing was like a little bit of a race course. I'm mad this man drove all the way from the wasteland with this vehicle. This armored cat vehicle, this is better than Sig's. It matches Damas's personality. But no zoomer. You have no zoomers in Spargus. We don't have ghetto ass technology, bro. We finding artifacts and shit. We have to get. They should be using zoomers over there. We should be using cars in Haven. The guy that plays Odin could be Deimos. Maybe, maybe. The funny part is the blowback RDJ got from that movie, Tropical Thunder, wasn't because of the blackface, and because he had the full retard meme. Oh man. I was wondering like did they give him any flack for the blackface? And I was like, knowing the sensitive generation, they might if that movie came out now, but man, they can't be upset about that. That movie too funny. It's a comedy. You can't be mad at comedy. Unless it's Amy Schumer. That shit whack. Play part, yo, guy who plays Thor and God of War Ragnarok could play Crew. Yeah, let me make Crew sound like a god. Need somebody else. Much for like the continuity error with the Dune Hopper, the Slam Dozer is left here, it's destroyed, but suddenly appears back in the garage and repaired. Like there's a ghost. Which guy? Who? Yo, this vehicle should have never came back, but it somehow makes its way back to the garage like it has autopilot. This man said I'm picking the homie up in the Tesla.
Jack, it gets 40 miles to the gallon on a charge. Oh my god, I fought my way back up to the top. Now we slowly parallel park this so we don't get knocked off. Why would they give me this giant ass obstacle course?
Go these crits. The black community is praising him for it. Robert Downey Jr. Now Deimos has to eat death twice. Man's like, Daddy go die.
Bardock. You went out fighting, Bardock.
Who's the better father, Deimos or Bardock? Let me know in the comment section below, as well as the chat stream. And there you can see the catacombs. Wow.
I'm Dark Jack in the cutscene.
Why is my playthrough so cursed?
Damas!
Not bad driving, kid. It was a good fight. And a good day to die. I'm very proud to have been by your side in the end. This world is not yet out of heroes.
We did well together. Don't move, Al.
Please, promise me one thing. Promise me you'll find my son, Mar. You'll know him when you see this. He's wearing an amulet just like it. A symbol of our lineage with the great House of Mar. save the people, Jack. They need you.
Bruh. That flashback.
Father. Yes, you were that child. I took you from Damas.
Vigor inserted himself.
Experiments.
He shouldn't be here.
Lost you to the underground. You seem upset. Did I tell you too late? You were the son of the great warrior Damas. Oh, and he never knew. How delightful.
Ah! Vigor!
Thank you for opening the door to the Precursors. Don't worry, I'll be back to put you out of your misery.
Jack's voice acting here is just peak. This is the best scene for Jack's voice.
You're willing to go down there? Without a fuss this time.
Yeah, well, don't get used to it. It's just that nobody hurts my best friend and lives to brag about it. Let's get him!
Beast cutscene, we just leave his dead body right there. A couple of things there though. It should have been split into 2 cutscenes. Vigor and that whole happy-go-lucky part with Daxter kind of watered it down. I felt like they should have let his death sit there in that sad tone for a little bit longer like we did with Sig. Still a phenomenal cutscene. I think that's Jack's best performance because he goes through every tone in that one cutscene, but it shows his range of his emotions, but it was great. Deimos, he should have had purple eyes or blue eyes that matched each other, you know what I mean? But that flashback, when I saw that, I was spazzing out. I was like, no way. And even Vigor's like, yo, he's the great warrior. But the thing is, the man died from the car just slipping on his legs. I mean, at the best case scenario, you just remove his legs and he's crippled, but at the same time, I mean, he's been so many missions. The car falling over on his legs feels kind of anticlimactic for Deimos to die. It should have been from like a boss. There should have been like a boss fight at the end there. Like that Oracle boss fight with Vigor, if the two of us fought that and he got hurt from that, or it crushed his legs or hit him in that and he actually took some battle damage, that would make sense. He should have died like Deimos did in Ghost of Sparta next to Kratos against Thanatos side by side. That would have made it a little bit more impactful, gave it some more time to kind of spread out what happened here, because that one was just you run over everything and then boom, he dead. You get robot legs like Errol, that too. We got Vin surviving death. You got Errol getting robot legs. You told me Deimos couldn't survive a car falling on his legs. You know, that happened to the voice of Hawkeye recently in Avengers. He almost, like a tractor or something fell over on his legs like that. Felt like I was in a planetarium here.
Greetings, great warrior. Before it is too late, you must power up the planet's defense system. The ecosphere has begun its energy conversion. It will take some time for the weapon to fully charge. You have proven your worth, warrior. We grant you the gift of evolution, the honor of becoming one of us.
Step aside! I will be the one who evolves into a Precursor. The right is mine!
Be careful what you wish for.
It is done.
This should have been the boss battle right here. He should have turned into a monster or something.
That I assume this role.
Even now, it may be too late. If Errol awakens the dark ship's cargo, all will be lost.
Listen, Glow Boy, we've been doing all your dirty work while you slept in the stars. So stop it!
Inefficient.
Man's yelling at God.
We needed a backup hero. We should have gone with Plan B. Ow, hey, cut it.
My boy Daxter yelling at God.
We are unhappy with your performance. If you had been a true hero, you would have stopped Errol by now.
Oh my god.
Yes.
Yo.
Now we are even more angry and
Their faces.
order you to avert your eyes, or we will.
Oh, bother. They look like me? Not what you expected.
Yeah, we get that a lot.
Don't look so upset.
Man shook.
We Precursors were a bunch of little fuzzy rats. Would you worship us? Could we run the universe?
Not possible, buddy.
So, we fluff up the myth a bit.
And we get the respect we deserve.
You idiots! Get down from there and stop defiling that glorious machine!
This guy showed up with a pistol.
Let our size fool you. We are the most powerful beings in the universe.
We are?
Bro, I want to see who's stronger than them. They're not Zeno.
All eco contains the source of our essence. Our code, so to speak. When Daxter touched the Dark Eco, he was actually blessed when he thought he was cursed. Woohoo! I'm a precursor! I'm a precursor! I'm a precursor! Hey! Wait a minute! They have pants!
These creatures are the great precursors? And I wanted to evolve into the... No!
A little drafty, isn't it? The only way to ensure that Errol will not awaken the ship's cargo is to go there yourself and stop him. We will send you there from here.
But the weapon.
Chill out, buddy. You should have Mondale minutes to go there and get back here pronto. I mean, way before the...
Hopefully before.
Ba-boom! Oh, yeah!
Let's move.
It's a big ass jump.
You idiots. I told you we needed a plan B.
Look at these guys. Man, that whole part right there was one of the best moments ever. Like, remember the first time you loaded up Jak 1, you see that Oracle statue just chilling on the cliffside, and then all of a sudden you hear the Precursor's voice, and even the opening of Jak 1 and just seeing that cutscene, that made Jak 3 very, very, like, fruitful. But we're going to end the episode part off right here. Make sure you guys subscribe, hit that bell icon. I'm going to be right back in a moment. I'll catch you guys in a second, all right? Young Muddy Baby, let's go. Thank you for coming through to my channel. Make sure you guys check out all of my videos. I got 3 different channels, one for Dragon Ball, one for gaming, one for working out and reactions. We stream live just about every day on Twitch and YouTube. Make sure you guys follow me on all social media, and the main rule on my channel is just crack jokes and have fun as a family. Alright, catch you guys later, Dragon Ball fam. Young Money Baby, let's go.